Hey, this is Stacie from Perfect Chaos, and this is the Ultra Bright LED Frisbee. And I want to review this mainly for my youngest son. Kaylin has special needs, and he has a few issues. He's autistic. He has global development delays, sensory processing disorder, anemic, and static encephalopathy, which is a fancy name for breath holding spells, which also can cause seizures. They also suspect long QT syndrome, which is how his heart pauses, the length of the heart pauses. If it pauses longer than normal, it can cause heart problems or even death. He may need a pacemaker if his breath holding spells increase in frequency. Anyway, Kate, for the global development delays, he had delays in fine motor, delays in talking. He also had delays in walking, which is now being resolved. He started walking at 29 months. And previously, he could not grasp anything. Most folks, they grasp it, and pick it up, and you're able to pick up the item you're looking for. With Kalen, at first, he tried to pick up something. It was like this, or his hand, would go every direction, and it was a struggle. And he started school last year. It was a preschool for children with developmental disabilities. And he has really improved. He's able to eat with a fork and a spoon. He's able to pick up small objects with both hands, and he's able to grasp this frisbee. And what I do, is I throw the frisbee to him with the lights on, and then he'll bring it back. Now, on the back, you have a battery compartment which uses two big batteries, two watch style batteries, and you turn the knob one way to turn the lights on and one way to turn the lights off. The only thing I don't like is the battery compartment is not all that secure, because you twist it the other way a little too far and the battery compartment comes off, and you end up with something like this. Kaylin removed the batteries. Now, I did find them in two places in the room, but I have not found the actual top to screw this back on. So I'm trying to think of a way I can put the batteries back in and hopefully find a top that way he cannot remove it. But this is still a good learning tool for him, and it's also a great family activity. You can go outside and toss the frisbee, because maybe it's nighttime. You can turn on the lights, call it glow in the dark frisbee, or it's not technically glow in the dark material, it's just LED lights. And the wiring is definitely tiny, so definitely be careful when you're changing out the batteries, because it's easy to knock that out. And definitely remember the orientation, because I had an issue where one fell out thanks to Kaylin, and I couldn't figure out which way to put it back on, and it took a few tries to get the batteries back in and to turn on back the lights back on. So anyway, the product is sold on Amazon, even though at this time, May 13th, 2015, it is unavailable. Hopefully they'll have some more in soon. Thank you, and have a blessed day.